This Trainz, Thomas and Friends special was made possible in part by the impact and legacy that former TV show creator Britt Allcroft has left on all Thomas fans. Thank you, Britt. We wouldn't be here without you. What? Who goes there? I don't approve of vandalism.
Well done, everybody. We found him at last.
Excuse me, I don't mean to come off as rude, but who are ye? And how did you find me after so long?
My name is Sir Topham Hatt, and I am the owner of the Northwestern Railway.
The Northwestern Railway?
Yes, my grandfather used to be friends with your old driver, and we had recently found some hidden documents locked away for years in order to find your whereabouts.
What are you gonna do to me, sir? You're not going to scrap me, are you? I am, after all, a very old engine.
Oh, good heavens, no! I'm taking you to work on my railway with some other engines. You're going to have a very special job when the time comes.
Oh, thank ye, sir. But if I may ask, where exactly is your Northwestern Railway?
Reach for the speed, reach for the whistle, go where the rail may run. Reach for the words, reach for the story, follow the rainbow sun. To a shining time station, where dreams can come true, waiting there for you.
It had been a long journey from his old shed on the mainland, but in no time, Bloomer had arrived at his new home on the island of Sodor. There, the Hymic diesel took him to the Sodor steamworks to be restored to working order. Well, who do we have here? Another old engine now? Well, yes, another old engine like yourself. My name's Bloomer. Mine is Neil. Where did you come from then? Some old harbour or scrapyard? Oh my, no. I'm from an old railway shed around Wiltonshire. I was just discovered by Sir Topham Hatt, and he wants to do something very special with me. That's what he wants to do with me too. He must have something special planned for the two of us. But I don't know what it is. Maybe use our boilers for hot cups of tea. Perhaps. But I'm thinking maybe some kind of generator. Are you daft? I think that's a fate actually worse than scrap. Just sitting around all day watching people and engines going back and forth while you're stuck in one place. I say, no, don't be so daft. I can't even begin to imagine. Oh, you bloody fool! You're doing too much for your own good. Weeks went by until one day at Tinker's shed, Sir Topham Hatt came to see the engines.
Neil and Bloomer's restorations at the Sodor steamworks have been completed at last, and they're finally ready for work. Thomas and Percy, I would like both of you to collect them and take them to Ulfstead Castle.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
I'll be waiting for you at the castle. Me and the Earl have something very important to share with you when you get there.
Do you know what Sir Topham Hatt wants to tell us at the castle, Thomas? I don't know, Percy. Maybe he bought a flying car, or better yet, a giant robot. Don't be daft, Thomas. There's no such thing as either a flying car or even a giant robot. I know, Percy. I'm only teasing. Hello? Victor? Me and Percy are here.
Oh, hello there, my friends. I've been expecting you two, and so have our friends here, who have just been restored to working order, Bloomer and Neil.
Oh, hello you two. I'm Thomas and this is my friend Percy. We're going to take you two to Ulfstead Castle to meet the Earl of Sodor and Sir Topham Hatt.
Well, what are you two waiting for then? Let's get going. I can't wait to be really useful again. Pace yourself, Bloomer. You may be fully restored, but you're still an old-timer like me, so pace yourself.
Well, what are you two standing around here for then? Let's go! Thank you, Victor. See you later.
Thomas, Percy, Bloomer and Neil soon made it to Ulfstead Castle, where Sir Topham Hatt and the Earl were waiting for them.
Well done, Thomas and Percy, for getting the Earl's newest engines to their new home at Ulfstead Castle. Yes, well done, Thomas and Percy, and welcome to Ulfstead Castle, my newest additions, Bloomer and Neil. You two will certainly be really useful engines once my brand new railway museum opens to the public.
Railway museum? Here? On Sodor?
Yes, indeed. The Earl has been working hard to get a brand new railway museum built on the estate for people from all across the island and the mainland to visit. The Earl needs your help along with the other engines to help with the construction of the new museum. You'll all be keeping very busy to prepare for this grand new attraction for our island. Quite right, Sir Topham. Now, come along. I'd like for you to see the progress being made.
Come on, everyone. You're going to love this. Well, here we are.
Wow.
Hello, Thomas.
Hi, Percy. I see you two have heard the news. We certainly have. This is such an exciting project that the Earl's been working on.
We're gonna need all the help we can get for this museum, and we're very pleased to be having you two and the others helping us out.
You know, that also reminds me of something. My friend Ruth, who comes all the way from the United States, will be coming to help out of the new museum as well. She knows all about engines and railway technology from across the globe. She'll be a huge credit to this new museum indeed.
This is going to be such an exciting attraction. Sir, when do we get started with helping out? Yes, sir. Please, sir. I really want this museum to be grand as well.
Well, Thomas, you and Percy and the other engines will be starting first thing tomorrow. I've already chosen which engines will be joining you two with the museum's construction, so there will be lots of jobs to be done.
The next morning, Thomas and Percy arrived at the shunting yards to meet up with the other engines.
Hello, James. Are you here to help the Earl with his new museum?
Yes, I've heard all about it last night and it sounds so exciting. Perfect chance to show off my splendid coat of paint once the construction's done.
Not again with your paint, James. Just don't go ruining it with dirty jobs.
All right, settle down, please.
Yes, sir.
You have all been gathered here to help the Earl of Sodor with his new railway museum. You will all be very busy, and I know that you will all do your very best, so make me and Sir Robert Normanby very proud of all of you.
We'll do our very best, sir.
Jobs aplenty, 5 to 20, jobs for everyone. Jobs galore and still there's more jobs that must be done. Train it, crane it, you name it, then we all can say the Earth Museum will open up on such a great big day. There's jobs for mainline engines and narrow gauge as well. Jobs for workmen on the site, there's lots of work to do. And guess who's trying hardest to do more than the rest? It's Thomas, but the others know they all will do their best. Jobs aplenty, 5 to 20, jobs for everyone. Jobs galore and still there's more jobs that must be done. Train it, crane it, you name it, then we all can say the Earth Museum will open up on such a great big day. Rosie does her shunting while Harvey lifts and loads. James and Percy bringing stone while Henry's at the docks. And Paxton drops off workmen to work with Jack and crew. When Percy drops supplies, no time to rest at Tidmouth Sheds. Jobs aplenty, 5 to 20, jobs for everyone. Jobs galore and still there's more jobs that must be done. Train it, crane it, you name it, then we all can say the Earth Museum will open up on such a great big day. One more time. Jobs aplenty, 5 to 20, jobs for everyone. Jobs galore and still there's more jobs that must be done. Train it, crane it, you name it, then we all can say the Earth Museum will open up on such a great big day. The Earth Museum will open up on such a great big day.
Days and days went by and construction on the Rail Museum was going smoothly. However, as Thomas and his friends had been keeping busy with the new museum, an engine from the mainland had arrived one day at the Vicarstown Rolling Bridge. The engine had never been to the island before. Well, Bern, here we are, the island of Sodor. Just follow my lead and I'll be able to find what we're looking for.
What we looking for again, Baz?
Zip it, someone's coming. Well, hello you two. How can I help out? Excuse me, ma'am. We were just wondering if there was anything particular going on with the island. We've been given a special assignment with our engine here. Oh, you must be here to help out with the Railway Museum at Ulfstead Castle. Just head down the main line until you reach the first junction just after Madden Station. You'll make it to the castle from there. Oh, thank you, ma'am. We'll be on our way now. Come along, Bern. We've got work to do. The engine and his crew arrived at Ulfstead Castle, just as Thomas and Percy pulled in with iron girders for the museum. The Earl was quite surprised by the engine's arrival. He hadn't been expecting any other engines to help out of the museum.
Well, hello there. I don't recall seeing you here before. Have you been sent to help out with the construction of my brand new railway museum?
Why, yes, of course. I'm Baz, and this is my old chap Bernie. We've come to help by the order of the mainland controller.
Well, I wasn't expecting anyone from the mainland to help us out, but I'm very grateful for the help. The more the merrier. Would you mind heading to Brendam Docks with your engine to collect some supplies for the castle?
Certainly, sir. Right away. Thomas and Percy had been watching the newcomer and his crew doubtfully.
Do you know who that engine is, Thomas? I've never seen him on the island before. I don't think I've seen an engine like that before, Percy. Something doesn't seem right. I can't quite put my buffers on it.
Haha, never mind, you two. Keep yourselves busy and I'm sure everything with the museum will be just fine.
Before long, it was the end of another busy day. Sir Topham Hatt and the Earl had gathered some of the engines around before they set off for home.
We have been making very good progress on the Railway Museum. It won't be long until it opens up to the public for all to see.
Quite right, Sir Topham. With the grand opening drawing closer and closer, I think it's about time that I start bringing in some of the star attractions for the museum.
That's right, Sir Robert. I can't wait to show everyone what I plan on bringing to the museum.
Ruth, you have arrived at last. How nice to see you.
It's great to be here at last, Sir Robert. I can't wait to share all my knowledge of railway technology with all the visitors coming to the museum. My important shipment should be coming to the museum starting tomorrow.
That also reminds me, Henry and Rebecca, Ruth's first important shipment should be arriving at the docks tomorrow. The shipment will be something rather unusual.
What sort of something?
Wait and see, my friends. I would hate to spoil the surprise for you.
Oh, I do like surprises.
I don't. These surprises will probably put me out of work already with how much of an old fuddy-duddy I am.
Don't be daft, Bloomer. You're not as old as I am, and I'm still working here at the castle.
Stephen's right. You'll still be useful with all the work you'll be given once the new museum opens. I should probably ease me axles then. I really want this new museum to succeed as much as everyone else does. That's the spirit, old chap.
Elsewhere on the island, Baz and Bernie had been settling down for the day. They and their engine had had a long journey.
I think that engine's at the museum.
You sure about that, Baz? There are lots of steam engines here on the island. How do you know that engine's at the museum?
Think about it. Railway museums have lots of old steam engines. What are the chances that the engine that we're looking for is at that museum in particular?
I really hope we find this engine soon. I'd like to be really useful for once.
Oh, don't you worry, Sonny. You'll be useful for once we take this engine home. But you must keep it a secret, or else you'll be off to the cutter's torch.
Oh no, not that! The next day, Baz and Bernie had returned to Ulfstead Castle. They decided to park Sonny into a siding while they went investigating around the castle. As they had left, Thomas had arrived with the supplies for the museum.
Hello, I'm Thomas. You must be keeping busy helping the ill with the new railway museum.
I'm Sonny. I came from the mainland with my owners Baz and Bernie to help out with the construction of the new museum. Mainland controller's orders. Just trying to be really useful's all.
Ah, Thomas. The workmen are starting to feel hot and bothered. Would you and your new friend here go to the yard to collect refreshments?
Yes, sir.
I need a crew though, sir. Have no clue where my driver and fireman went.
Oh, not to worry. I'll assign a spare railway crew to get you there to help Thomas out.
Thank you, sir.
That engine has to be around here somewhere. I just know it.
Meanwhile, Henry and Rebecca were waiting for the special surprise for the museum.
Rebecca, when do you suppose the special something or other will arrive for us?
I don't know, Henry. I can hardly contain my excitement over the whole thing, and I don't even know what it is. A giant magnet? A special milkshake machine?
It's probably just some kind of jet engine. I remember when Thomas had to collect one years ago. He went zooming all across the island.
Well, blow me down, mateys. It looks like your special shipment is here at last.
Thomas and Sonny had arrived at Knapford Yards to collect the refreshments for the workmen.
Have you always been this busy with big assignments like this on the mainland, Sonny?
I wish, Thomas. I never once had the chance to prove myself really useful. On the mainland I would just work in the coal mines, and no one seemed to appreciate the hard work I did. It wasn't until I came across my drivers Baz and Bernie one day. They could see just how really useful I could be. They wanted to take me to the island so that I could prove myself to be a useful engine for them by helping of the museum's construction. But I don't know if that'll be good enough even for Baz and Bernie.
Don't worry, Sonny. You can easily prove yourself to be a really useful engine for Sir Topham Hatt. He is very proud of all the engines on his railway, and with the help you've been doing for the museum, I'm sure that you're already proving yourself to be a really useful engine.
Sonny said nothing. He just smiled at his new friend Thomas, and hoped that Baz and Bernie would be pleased with him. Thomas and Sonny arrived at the castle with the refreshments for the workmen. "Oh, sir, Thomas and his friends are here with the refreshments for the workmen."
Well done, Thomas and Sonny. You are both really useful engines for helping me and the workmen with these refreshments.
Thank you, sir. Would you like us to do something else for you? Actually, Thomas, the Earl would like to show you to something special as a treat for helping out. Follow us.
When Thomas and Sonny entered the castle, they suddenly saw a sight that left them completely speechless.
Thomas, I would like you and your friend here to welcome one of the newest additions to the Railway Museum, Kenji! I brought Kenji all the way from Japan as a special example of the newest in railway technology. Engines like Kenji are very fast. In fact, he is one of the fastest engines in the world. Hello, Kenji. I'm Thomas, and I'm helping. Wait, are you Thomas, the famous tank engine that travelled around the world? Well, yes. Yes, I am. Konnichiwa, Thomas. I have heard so much about you. I'd love to travel around the world myself, but all my life before coming here to Sodor, I've only ever lived in Japan. Wow, Kenji. I've never been to Japan, but I've heard all about it from my friend Hiro. You have a Japanese friend called Hiro? That must be very exciting knowing that there's another engine on the island who comes all the way from Japan. I can't wait to hopefully meet him someday. He seems like such a fascinating engine, being here all these years on the island. As Thomas was talking with his new friend Kenji, Baz and Bernie arrived. "Come on, son. Time to head back." "But I want to know more about Kenji from Japan. He seems very intriguing."
Never mind that modern bullet train. It's time to go.
The next day, Percy was on his way from Vickerstown with more supplies for the museum, when suddenly a streak of blue and silver rushed past him.
Trembling tracks!
It wasn't until Percy had arrived at Ulfstead Castle when he caught up to whatever that was that just passed him.
Hugo, it's good to see you again. What are you doing back on Sodor?
Percy, it's nice to see you again. I'm going to become part of the new railway museum as a star attraction. I am, after all, the only engine with a propeller.
You see that engine yet, Bern?
No, Baz. I don't see anything yet. I don't even think that engine is here at all. We're just wasting our time. Baz, you might want to take a look at this.
Bernie, you're brilliant! You found him! Now come on, let's go get him! May I help you too?
Excuse me, sir. That antique engine you have there in the castle actually used to belong to our father on his old railway. We've been trying to bring him back to his old home on the mainland where he belongs.
Oh, pish posh! That's all nonsense! That engine belongs to the Railway Museum and is going to be one of the main attractions. I'm afraid I can't give it to you. I don't have any sort of paperwork claiming that the engine is your father's.
But we don't need paperwork. Our railway is quite possibly the most famous on the mainland.
Doesn't matter. I would like you two to leave the estate at once and not to come back at all. I do not allow thieves on my castle grounds.
Okay. Come on, Ben, let's get out of here.
That Earl of Sodor, he's ruining our plans, and we were this close to getting that engine back!
Sorry, Baz. I knew I should have found him earlier.
Never mind about that, you klutz. That engine ruined my father's business years ago, and I'll see to it that something will happen to that engine over my dead body.
Stop it, Baz. That engine rightfully belongs to the Earl, and he owns him fair and square.
Shut up, you old gasket. That engine ruined me and my father's life on the old railway, and I'll see to it that it's cut up for scrap once and for all.
A long time ago, back on an old railway, my father had ordered for much better locomotives on his railway and was going to send Bloomer to the scrapyards, as he would have been given a lot of money to go towards the new engines he had expected. The night before the engine was expected to be withdrawn from service and sent to the scrapyards, he and his driver had managed to escape from the railway, with plans to escape from the cutter's torch, it seems. The next day, when the scrapyard owner had arrived to see my father, the engine was nowhere to be seen. Furious as to having no engine to cut up for scrap, he didn't give my father the money towards the new engines, causing the railway to be sold off entirely to another owner. My father had developed an extreme dislike for steam engines, and he was determined to find that engine for years, as he had ruined his plans to expand upon his railway with modern technology with the money he would have gotten had it not been for that blooming engine's escape. Years went by until my father passed away. Ever since that day, I had become determined to find that engine and avenge my father by sending him to the scrapyards where he rightfully belongs! No, Baz, I'm not going to let that happen. I will not be helping you two with this anymore.
Yes, you will, you old clapped-out lump of iron. You're our only means of transport, and you'll be sent to the scrapyards instead of that engine if you don't do as you're told. We're going to get that engine melted down, even if that means stealing him.
Okay, so here's the plan. On opening day, we'll start by finding an old oil drum, mixing all sorts of strange Thomas, I'm sorry about all of this.
And then, before anyone notices, that...
Meanwhile, at Tidmouth Sheds, Sir Topham Hatt had a very important announcement to make. I'm very happy to announce that the new railway museum at Ulfstead Castle is finally opening up to the public. You have all worked very hard in the last few weeks to get it ready, and I'm very proud of you all.
Hurrah! How exciting!
Yay! It's going to be a great day indeed, sir.
All of the engines were excited for the museum's grand opening, unaware of what would be in store for them that day. It was the day of the Railway Museum's grand opening. Lots of people were coming from all over the island and the mainland to celebrate. The engines gathered around inside the new museum for the celebrations, and everyone was getting very excited.
Percy, where's Thomas? He should have been here by now.
I don't know, James. Perhaps he's collecting more passengers to attend the grand opening.
Shush, you two. The Earl is about to speak.
Ladies, gentlemen, and engines, I'm honoured to welcome you all to the grand opening of this new railway museum here at Ulfstead Castle. This museum will cover the history of all the railways here on Sodor, as well as extremely fascinating pieces of railway technology from all over the world. To start off the celebrations, I'd like to start off with a parade of engines who will be taking part in this new museum. First up, coming all the way from Germany, we have Hugo, the Rail Zeppelin.
Oh, thank you! Thank you!
Next up, coming from behind him, we have Ian, an old engine who used to work on the Sodor and Mainland Railway long before all the railways on Sodor came together to form the Northwestern.
Hello, everyone!
Next up, pulling up from behind is someone who comes all the way from Wintonshire on the mainland. Everyone please welcome one of our newest additions, Bloomer!
Hello, everyone! It's nice to see everyone here.
Now, Bernie!
What's that smell?
Oh no!
What's going on here?
Oh, dear.
no!
Oh, the indignity!
Everyone, please remain calm and exit the museum in an orderly fashion.
God, Baz, the smell here is awful.
Forget the smell, you klutz. Let's get that engine!
Man, we're never gonna get to play our song with that rave going on inside the museum. What's the Earl playing at?
Well, it wouldn't hurt to practice the song now, would it? Think of all the cashola I'm getting from this gig.
You heard the man. Let's go!
Won't you bring back Mrs. Murphy's chowder?
It was tuneful, every spoonful made you yodel louder.
After dinner, Uncle Ben used to fill his fountain pen from a plate of Mrs. Murphy's chowder. It had ice cream, cold cream, benzene, gasoline, soup beans, string beans floating all around. Sponge cake, beef steak, mistake, stomach ache, cream puffs, ear muffs, many to be found.
Silk hats, doormats, bed slats, Democrats.
Cocoa bells, doorbells beckon you to dine.
Meatballs, fish balls, mothballs, cannonballs.
Come on in, the chowder's fine.
Won't you bring back
Mrs. Murphy's chowder?
from each helping, you'll be yelping.
For a headache powder.
And if they had it where we are, you might find an Austin car in a plate of Mrs. Murphy's chowder. It had ice cream, cold cream, benzene, gasoline, soup beans, string beans floating all around. Sponge cake, beef steak, mistake, stomach ache, cream puffs, ear muffs, many to be found.
Silk hats, doormats, bed slats, Democrats.
Cocoa bells, doorbells beckon you to dine.
Meatballs, fish balls, mothballs, cannonballs.
Come on in, the chowder's fine. Ooh la la!
Won't you bring back Mrs. Murphy's chowder?
You can pack it, you can stack it, all around the larder.
The plumber died the other day, they embalmed him right away.
In a bowl of Mrs. Murphy's,
In a bowl of Mrs. Murphy's.
In a bowl of Mrs. Murphy's chowder.
Bloomer, where are you going?
Help me, Thomas! Help me! Stop! Thieves!
What's going on? I was running late with all these guests for the grand opening since workmen were mending a part of my branch line. Did something happen?
Never mind that, Thomas. Those thieves are escaping with Bloomer. We must stop them at once and save Bloomer and the museum.
Just then, an idea flew into Thomas's funnel.
Ruth, do you think we can use Kenji to catch up to Bloomer and stop the thieves?
Kenji might not make it far since he hasn't been tested and fixed up to work without pylons, but he should make it far enough to catch up to them. It's worth a shot, Thomas. Let's go get him! I have to put this trouble right and save that engine Bloomer and help my new friend Thomas. But how? Thomas was soon coupled up with Kenji with Ruth on board inside Kenji's cab. All systems go, Thomas. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be, Ruth.
You can
Go
do
get
it,
him,
Thomas!
Thomas.
My boy!
Hold on tight, Thomas! The chase was on.
Whoa! I don't think I've ever gone this fast before.
Why am I stuck with the express while Gordon gets to go to that grand opening? I'm just as important as... Whoa! What was that? No way an old engine can be that fast! A bullet train here on Sodor?
Clear the line ahead! There's a chase going on across the main line! Great Scott, Douglas! What was that silver bullet, Donald?
No! Wait! Come back!
Oh no, we've overshot him. How can we stop him now?
Thomas, I'm starting to slow down. Oh no! So long, suckers! It's off to the cutter's torch of this engine now!
Buzz, break! Break!
What are you going on about, Burn? This should stop them. Oh no! Stop! 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 Stop!
Oh, thank goodness. What do we do now, Buzz? We can't leave without this engine for scrapping.
Forget the engine, you fool! Let's get out of here!
Not so fast, you two!
Hello, hello, hello. And what's going on here then? Oh, bollocks. Baz and Bernie had been picked up by the police. They were both placed under arrest and would be spending time behind bars for a really long time. You did it, Thomas! You saved Bloomer! Oh, thank you for saving me, Thomas. I'm forever in your debt.
Well, I didn't really do it alone. I had a little bit of unexpected help from my new friend Sonny.
Well done, Sonny. You helped save the day. Thank you, but I don't deserve any of this praise at all. I came to Sodor with Baz and Bernie thinking that I'd be helping you out, but they tricked me into coming here just to steal Bloomer away. This is all my fault. I don't deserve any of this.
But Sonny, none of this was your fault at all. And plus you've proven your worth to us by helping us trap the thieves and rescuing Bloomer.
Thomas is right, Sonny. You really helped to save me from those horrible thieves who wanted to scrap me, and I will forever be grateful for your heroic deed.
A few days later, the awful smell had been cleared out of the museum, and the Earl had invited all the visitors back for the museum's second official opening. This time, everything went smoothly, and everyone cheered for all of the grand things that the museum would be offering for all to see.
Right, before we declare this new museum open, I'd like to congratulate my engines for helping with the construction of the new museum, and I especially would like to congratulate Thomas for taking the initiative to save Bloomer and the new museum.
Oh, thank you, sir. But I couldn't have done it without either Kenji or Ruth or my new friend Sonny. He's the one who really helped to stop the thieves just as they were escaping from us.
In that case, you are indeed a really useful engine, Sonny, and I welcome you to the Northwestern Railway as my newest engine.
Oh, thank you, Gov. I feel like a really useful engine again, and it's all thanks to you and Thomas.
With that said, would you do the honours with me, Sir Topham?
Of course, my good friend.
We declare the Ulfstead Castle Railway Museum open to the public.
Okay, everyone, give me your best photo faces.
Reach for the speed, reach for the whistle, go where the rail may run. Reach for the words, reach for the story, follow the rainbow sun. To a shining time station, where dreams can come true, waiting there for you. So much to see, so far to travel, so much to learn to know. Friends by your side, hopes to hold on to, who knows how far you'll go. To a shining time station, where dreams can come true,